mustn't forget now that you promised, while we were eating, you'd tell a story.
I'll tell you something real. Something strange.
This has a picket pin. It's a little different, whole variation of a picket pin. Hook I have here in the vise is a Daiichi 220, 2220. This one's a size 10. Thread I'm going to be using is black uni A dot. Start my thread a little bit behind the eye. And that's body, the body of the fly is going to be tinsel, so it helps to have a smooth body. Just get that nice, even touch and turns. Go back to about the point. Snip your tag off. For the tail, gonna use golden pheasant, crust, a tibbet wren. We don't want much, just a small bit. And what I like to do, I don't worry too much about the tail being super correct or pretty on them. The fish don't care. What we should do is half the length of the body. Can work. See how she's sitting. It's good. Just 2 turns to hold. Then you can snip this the length of the body. Then I'm gonna tie my rib. My rib's gonna be medium oval tinsel, gold. Want to catch this in with the next wrap in front of the wraps that I tied in the tail. Just nice and even. Trap right up the body. Try to keep everything from twisting around the hook. Let's get up in this region, it don't matter too much. If that's tied in, got a little spring here on my Regal Revolution vise. Put my tinsel into there to hold it out of the way. Now for the body tinsel, I use holographic gold. Catch this in, wrapping forward. You just throw a ½ inch in there. I actually use my vise to wind this on. Can wind it on by hand. I just find it's a little faster to use the rotary feature. Wind it down to the tail, wind it right back up. This way if you wind down and wind back up with your tinsels, when you do tinsel bodies, it ensures that you cover the whole hook shank. I just throw my bobbin over, catch them in nice and tight, tie them down on the way up towards the eye. Snip off your tag. Just tidy up the area. Try to keep this area here neat as possible, because we're going to be putting on a hair wing. And if it's all lumpy bumpy, your wing's going to want to roll all over the place. That's not what you want. We're going to do the hackle. This is just like doing a woolly bugger. Got a brown neck hackle here. It's a nice natural red. I already snipped off the fluff. And snipped it. Snake catch that in. You wind. 1 complete turn at the front. Then just palmer it on back. When you get to the back, grab your tinsel. You can catch your hackle. And then just wind your oval tinsel up. Once you get to your tie and thread, catch it. Tie it in. I like to bend it down towards the eye. So I'm tying it straight down towards the eye. I don't like to get too close to the eye, wasn't it? With the snip off the extra. But you can just break that off. Or snip it if you're afraid that it's in a old fly coming for it. Then just bring your thread back to your tinsel. Your hackle. Till your hackle's sitting. Looks good. Now for the wing. What I'm actually going to do is I got some wax here. It's just made from my resin and beeswax, quarter cobbler's wax. But that's gonna really give me some grip for the hair wing. I just got a gray squirrel tail here. Just gonna take a clump. I don't like a heavy wing on them. I like a nice sparse wing to them. Nothing too heavy. Just snip yourself off a clump. I like to take out what shorts want to come out. I don't go any further than doing that. The length of the wing. There's some real long ones in there that you're not liking. You can take them out. It don't matter much. The length of the wing should be about back to about the end of the bend where it really starts coming around. Pinch your hair. After I pinch it, I like to pull out anybody that wants to come out again. Pinch and loop. Don't tighten up yet. Throw another one. Then tighten up. A couple tight wraps right on top of that. Look and see how your wing's sitting. I like it. So we advance towards the eye with 2 more wraps. Now if you lift the hairs up and you bring your scissors in straight with that eye, and then you fold the hairs down. You snip, and what that's gonna do is give yourself a taper. You can tidy up, nice tight wraps. And then we'll wax the thread, or we'll wax her on the head. Now for the head, a typical picket pin. And you use peacock roll. I like to use just one shrimp, nice fluffy shrimp. Let that very tip off. Catch it in on my side. Pull it in. Nice and close. Tie in there. A wind. You can pack your hurls in there as you wind. Stroke them back. All the way up. Catch your thread. I like to tie them down towards the eye. And then get all the fuzzy off my fingers. Stroke everything back. Don't want to tell them come again. Make a nice little neat little head there. And each and wet finish. Let it whip nice and tight. Snip off. And then you can just break that off. Got a wayward hair there. And that's a little picket pin variation. Tie them up. You can do a standard picket pin, yeah, with a peacock body. Those work really well, especially during ice and Ikea time. But that's the fly. They're fun to tie, and they're certainly a great producer. Johnny, you thought?